Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we are diving deep into one of the most powerful and versatile network security tools available in Kali Linux, known as Bettercap. If you have any interest in ethical hacking, penetration testing, or simply understanding how networks operate under the hood, this is a tool you absolutely need to know about. Before we get into the details, I want to make it crystal clear that this video is strictly an educational overview. We are discussing the theory and the commands of this tool to understand network vulnerabilities. You must only ever use these techniques on networks that you personally own or where you have explicit written permission to conduct security audits. Unauthorized use of network monitoring tools is illegal and unethical. With that important disclaimer out of the way, let us talk about what Bettercap actually is. Often described as the Swiss Army knife for network penetration testing, Bettercap is an open-source framework designed to perform various types of network attacks and monitoring. If you're familiar with older tools like Bettercap, you can think of Bettercap as its modern, highly optimized successor. It is written in the Go programming language, which makes it incredibly fast and reliable. What makes Bettercap so special is its modular design. Instead of being a single-purpose script, it is an entire ecosystem. You can use it to monitor network traffic, map out devices, test for weak passwords, or understand how data flows through a router. It is an indispensable tool for blue teams and red teams alike. In this overview, we are going to walk through the fundamental commands you would use to start up the tool and perform basic network reconnaissance. We will not be executing a live attack today, but rather exploring the specific commands that make up a standard discovery workflow. The first step in using this framework is launching Bettercap from your Kali Linux terminal. Because network manipulation requires deep access to your computer's hardware, specifically your network interface card, you must run this tool with root privileges. So the very first command you would type into your terminal is sudo bettercap -iface wlan1. Let us break that down. Sudo ensures you're running the program with the highest administrative rights. Bettercap is the name of the executable. The -iface flag tells the program that you want to specify exactly which network interface it should bind to. Finally, WLAN1 represents the specific wireless adapter you are using. In many setups, ETH0 might be your wired connection, and WLAN0 or WLAN1 would be your external Wi-Fi adapter. Using a dedicated wireless adapter, often one that supports monitor mode and packet injection, is standard practice for network security professionals. Once you hit enter and provide your password, you are transitioned from the standard Linux prompt into the interactive Bettercap shell. Once inside the interactive Bettercap shell, you're working within a dedicated environment. It looks a bit different from your standard terminal. Here, you can type commands one by one to load modules, change settings, and analyze data to create a dynamic and interesting recording of your network's activity. The very first command you should familiarize yourself with is the ticker. By typing ticker on and pressing enter, you activate a live scrolling dashboard at the bottom of your screen. This feature is absolutely brilliant. It looks incredibly professional on camera and gives you real-time feedback. Instead of a static terminal screen, the ticker provides you with a constant stream of telemetry about what the framework is doing in the background. It will show you network events, captured packets, and system status updates as they happen. For a security analyst, having this real-time feedback is vital. It allows you to keep an eye on the overall health and activity of the network without having to constantly run manual check commands. It essentially turns your terminal into a live monitoring station. Now that you have your environment set up and your ticker scrolling gracefully at the bottom of the screen, the next logical step in any network audit is reconnaissance. You cannot secure a network, nor can you assess its vulnerabilities, if you do not know what devices are actually connected to it. This brings us to our next major command, which is net.probeOn. When you type net.probeOn and hit answer, you're activating Bettercap's Active Discovery module. This command actively sends out packets to discover what devices are currently connected to the network. It doesn't just sit back and wait for devices to talk, it actively queries the network. It uses a combination of address resolution protocol requests and standard network packets to essentially knock on the digital doors of every possible IP address in your current subnet. It asks, "Is anyone there?" And when devices reply, Bettercap silently records their presence. This is a crucial phase. It maps out the entire digital landscape of the network, identifying routers, smartphones, laptops, smart televisions, and Internet of Things devices. It does all of this incredibly quickly and efficiently. However, running the probe command simply tells Bettercap to gather the data of the background. It doesn't automatically dump a messy list onto your screen. To actually see the fruits of your reconnaissance, you need to use a display command. After letting the probe run for a few seconds to ensure has had time to sweep the network, you will type net.show and press enter. This command is where everything comes together. When you execute net.show, Bettercap takes all the information it has gathered in its internal cache and displays a beautifully formatted table right in your terminal. This table is a goldmine of information for a security analyst. It lists all devices. For each device, it displays the assigned IP address, which tells you where it lives on the logical network. It also shows the MAC address, which is the unique hardware identifier for the device's network card. But Bettercap goes a step further. It cross-references those MAC addresses with a built-in vendor database. So instead of just seeing a string of random letters and numbers, the table will actually tell you the manufacturer of the device, whether it's an Apple phone, a Samsung tablet, or a Cisco router. This level of detail allows you to instantly understand the composition of the network you're auditing. By using just these three simple commands inside the framework, ticker on, net.probe on, and net.show, you have transformed your Kali Linux machine into a powerful network mapping device. You have established a live monitoring dashboard, actively swept the local area network for connected hosts, and cleanly displayed the results for analysis. This is the very foundation of network security. Before any advanced concepts like packet sniffing, interception, or credential harvesting can even be discussed, one must first master the art of reconnaissance. Bettercap makes this process incredibly streamlined and visually intuitive. As you continue your journey into ethical hacking and cybersecurity, you will find that Bettercap has dozens of other modules. You can spoof domain name system requests, intercept web traffic, and monitor data flows in real time. But all of those advanced features rely heavily on the foundational steps we have discussed today. Understanding how to select your interface, launch the tool, monitor the environment, and map the network are skills you will use every day in the field. Remember, tools like this are incredibly powerful and must be treated with respect. The line between a security professional and malicious actor is defined entirely by authorization and ethics. Always ensure you have permission, always stay within the scope of your audit, and always use your knowledge to make systems safer and more secure. Thank you all so much for listening to this overview. I hope this theoretical walkthrough has given you a solid understanding of how to initialize Bettercap and perform basic network reconnaissance. Keep studying, stay curious, and always practice ethical hacking. See you in the next one.